been Uganda? How is Uganda?
Uganda's home.
Okay, your name?
Max Noir. Yes.
An artist.
I'm an artist, content creator, model, comedian.
Chameleon?
Comedian. I'm everything.
Do you know Chameleon?
Yes.
An artist.
I know everyone.
Hey.
Uh-huh.
Okay, so how long have you been in Uganda?
Like 3 years.
3 years.
Yeah.
So you think you're based in Uganda or the US?
I think both. There's like the original home and the adopted home. So I'm a bit back and forth. I'm actually flying back to the US today, but only for 2 weeks. Then I come back.
So Uganda, how is Uganda?
From which part?
Musically.
Musically. Okay, the music is amazing. I love Ugandan music. It's one of the reasons that like attracted me first to come here. It's also very stressful.
Okay, let's talk about this new project. Love.
Your love, yeah.
Your love.
Yeah.
We'll talk about it.
Yeah, Your Love is my very first single. People are liking it a lot, so I'm really happy. The music video is so beautiful. Like, it's my favorite music video so far. Um, Ace Daniels. Yeah, director Ace Daniels. Man, he's really good. He's really talented. We shot mostly from botanical gardens in Ebbs, so there's a lot of like nature, kind of like fairy tale vibes. Yes, here, yeah. Yeah, it's a beautiful song.
Who inspired you?
Honestly,
Music.
so many people. Of course, there's some of like the Afrobeats artists, mostly from Niger, like Ira Star, Tyla, Ching Madi. But then from my side of the world, I have some like R&B pop singers like Ella May, and people like that. Yeah,
So what's your target audience?
that's a good question. From the beginning, I've just been on vibes.
That's vibes.
Yeah, like I only have 4 releases so far, and I only started like professional commercial music early 2024, so I'm still very new in this game. So I'm only now and recently starting to think of like the business side, but definitely the target audience is the US, but then there's also a mixture. Like I have to, if I'm staying in UG, I have to incorporate some of that as well. But I'm trying to stay authentic to myself and also make that successful in a different country as well.
That's nice.
Mm.
Do you know some Uganda? Uganda what?
Banange.
Wagala.
Man, I know so little. I'm actually a little ashamed. I should know more at this point. But everyone speaks English to me. So it's hard for me to learn. Like, I would have to put myself in school to learn this language.
Yeah, I'll help you.
Man, I don't want to go back to school, trust me.
No, I will help you.
Thank you. Yeah.
Say, Bana Uganda mumpagire. Hey, Bana Uganda mumpagire, like asking them to support you.
Are you sure? Is he telling the truth? I don't trust people. Say it again.
Bana Uganda mumpagire.
Bana Uganda. Uganda. Eh?
Bana Uganda, those are Ugandans.
Uh-huh.
Mumpagire, please support me.
Mumbugiri.
Mumpagire.
Mumbugiri. Ah! It's not easy.
Of course, but if you were to do a collab like with Ugandan artists, whom could you choose?
Can I choose a few? I can't choose one. It's impossible. Yeah, Joshua Baraka, of course. He's my favorite artist at the moment from UG who's kind of like crossing borders to international music. I love Fik Fameka, and then I love Vinka, and
Do you know some of the songs of Fika?
I know all of his songs. Man, people have seen me on TikTok doing stupid dances with my grandparents, my mom. Like, there's some funny TikToks that have gone viral of me and my whole family like drunk dancing to Stown Ta Ta. No, Fik Fameka.
Then Vinka.
Yeah, I know her songs, of course. That's why I want to work with her. She has a nice voice, a nice vibe. Yeah.
Have you tried to reach out to them?
Not yet. The time will come. Fik Fameka is a friend of mine. I've never met Vinka, but me, I believe in timing. I don't want to push for anything, like when it doesn't feel natural, but the day will come.
If you have to compare and contrast the Ugandan music and that of US, how do you see it?
Super different. But it also depends. Like, you have certain artists like Joshua Baraka who have found a way to kind of have like a local sound, but also mixed in with the international vibes. So I think more people are able to connect with the music outside of Uganda. But then you have artists who have kind of stuck to the more like Ugandan sound. Do you know what I mean? So I don't know. But just know they're so different in sounds, and then of course the Luganda thing. There's that language barrier.
What some of challenges do you see that's in the Ugandan music to cross to like to that to those of USA?
Yeah, I think Ugandan music has developed a very specific sound, which is really nice. But I don't know if it necessarily has translated well for people outside. It doesn't spark that musical happiness somehow that like Nigerians have. Nigerians have hacked it. you know, Nigerian music is everywhere. So I don't know. I think like just some more experimentation with like different kinds of sounds, but also maintaining like authenticity. But they have to find like a balance. That's my opinion.
When you see Ugandan videos, is it on standard of like that can compete in BET?
Videos. Yeah, they're amazing. Obviously, not every director is on the same level, just like every country, but you have very talented directors here. The guy I work with included, Ace Daniels. Maybe I'm biased, but he's amazing. And then, of course, you have those top guys, the Sasha Vibes. Then you have Wax Director, these guys. They make very beautiful videos. So, yes.
How are you going to promote your music so that my grandmother in village there can understand you and understand your music?
Okay, no, I don't know how to say this. I don't mean any disrespect, but maybe I'm not making music for your grandmom. I don't think she's necessarily my target audience, but I would be so happy to find your grandmother vibing to my music.
Okay. So, olinayo ekibuuzo kyonna mugamba wange?
yeah. What? Sorry.
Why are you mixing them?
Oh, why not?
How will you manage?
Why not? No. On one. No, me, I'm someone like I like to embrace any opportunity that comes my way as long as it feels positive and healthy. I can never do something that I feel like is bad for my brand or something that's not fun. But yeah, I just like to have fun. And if they're also paying me, why would I say no?
There for fun,
Yeah.
not money.
Yeah, and if you think about like many talented artists, they don't do one thing. They do many things. Now, I'd say my main focus right now is music, but I started off like as a TikToker. Okay, that's how a lot of my things were moving in Uganda.
But you would have
Look at
concentrated on music because you are amazing.
oh, thank you. But like, look at like Winnie Wamami. She's now doing music, but she's also still doing TikTok. Man, if you can have multiple revenue streams, I reserve my comments. But why not?
So for you are going to do versatile.
Yeah. If I'm having fun and I'm getting paid, show me the problem.
What are some of the unique ingredients are you going to put in your music so that it can cross to even win BET Grammys?
Yeah. Well, okay, I think a lot of the collaborations, okay, leave aside the solo stuff. Okay, I'll start there. The solo stuff, like, I think for me, it's beyond the songwriting and the music, but I like to creative direct like the entire thing from start to finish. So I'll be there with the producer being like, change this note, change this chord, add these drums. Even on the music video, I help write the scripts, the treatments. I'm creative directing, I'm styling myself. So I'm trying to be involved at every stage. And then on the collabos, if you think about a lot of like Western artists who have worked with Afrobeats artists, Justin Bieber, Ed Sheeran, Selena Gomez. Some of these collaborations with Afrobeats artists are like the most massive songs. So they're combining that Western pop music with Afrobeats. And every time those songs explode. So I think I can also kind of get myself into that groove.
Have you faced some challenges like ever since you started music?
Yes. So many. Okay, first music is hard. You're really like you're your own boss. You're your own cheerleader. Your own funder. Maybe if you get lucky down the line, but man, it's hard. It's a full-time job. You have to push yourself. Um, yeah. Then there's always challenges being a woman. Always challenges.
About me.
Talk about men. Huh? They call you. They're like, "Oh, I want us to do this and this and this together." You show up. You think you're talking about work. Then it's not about work at all. You just go home. You're like, "That was such a waste of transport."
You got a mate.
Yes. Okay, but
So some of them.
it's also in the U.S. I can't say this is like a Ugandan problem. Ah, man. I would rather them just come straight and be like, this is what I want, instead of pretending they want business and then changing the scenario when I arrive. Do you know what I mean?
So how are you going to manage them? Because here in Uganda they say kutega chibatu. They kutega chibatu. Many of Uganda they kutega chibatu to ask you something. How will you manage them?
I don't meet them
Producers.
anymore, man. Like, what I do now,
You
I
have
get
your own man.
requests.
You have your own
Money.
man.
Man.
So they
Got my
need
own
you.
man and my
So
own
that
money.
they can lead you completely.
No, this is what I do. When someone reaches out, either to me direct or to someone on the team, I first ask them. It happened the other day. I was like, okay, you ask them, what do they want to meet about? Almost always they have no reason. They're just like, we just want to meet, da da da. You know, maybe we can be friends. And then if that's the answer, I don't go. If they have a serious answer, I'm like, okay, no problem. Pass them my phone number. If they get in touch, I talk to them on phone. If I get the vibe that they're actually serious, then I can meet them. But of course, I ask for transport because I don't want to waste my time and lose money on that.
Ask trust.
Yeah.
How much?
Nothing crazy. Nothing crazy. I ask for transport, not transport. Do you get me?
Okay. There is a big TikToker who has been here. MUZUNGU BODA. Do you know him?
Yeah, I know him.
Deported.
Yes. But I don't
Comment.
know. I'm seeing articles that he wasn't deported, so now I'm confused. I don't know if he was actually deported or not.
Was deported.
He was. You sure? I saw some article that he had a pet rabbit at home who's died, and he went home for the funeral of his rabbit.
No. He was deported by Uganda government.
Uh-huh. So you were asking me what?
Do you have any comment about it?
Anyone who says he's a spy is watching too many movies. Let me say something, because I've had a few people on TikTok who have also accused me of being a spy. I would like to ask you, where does this idea come from? You know spies, right? They're supposed to be like undercover and like quiet
They are
and
those
like
smart
behind the
spies.
scenes. Muzungu Boda is like the anti-spy. He's so loud and like flamboyant and everywhere. Okay, honestly, I just don't get it. So maybe I'd ask you for your perspective where such an idea might be coming from.
I don't have no comment.
Oh man, it cracks me up. But I would say he should maybe calm down a bit. My skin is not safe. You can see that?
There's even some.
Yeah, I glow in the dark. You can also see through me. So, but I think that's better for mosquitoes. They don't see me. They just fly through. I know her. Is she very tall? I've never actually stood next to her, only sitting. I don't know how tall she is. I don't know. We should call her and we do a height comparison.
Okay. Your last remarks, the viewers.
Yeah, I just want to say thank you so much. I always thank Uganda. I come from a country that can be a bit less than welcoming to outsiders, and I have to say, as an American, I'm very ashamed of that. So I'm just really grateful for Uganda as a country and all of the people who have made me feel so welcomed and embraced me living here, making my music. I'm man, I'm very appreciative. So thank you all. Thank you. And please keep streaming the music. That was too long.
The best meal.
Huh?
Food.
Luombo.
Luombo.
Yeah, with peanuts. I have a kitten who I named Luombo.
Hey. Do you know how to cook it?
No, I don't cook.
Just enjoy it.
I don't cook. No,
You don't know.
I don't cook.
Why ekifaananyi n'omuzungu wano eno?